So today, Crypto, and we're trying to find the best weapons to keep, best year 1 weapons to keep during year 2. Alright. And first, I'm just gonna say, it's gotta be Necrochasm for the first, because of its rarity and its high rate of fire.
I don't know if I have that one on me. No.
Huh?
I don't have it on me. Do you have it on you?
Yeah, I do. Hold on, give me a second. Ugh.
Take me to the tower.
Alright. I got something at the tower for me anyway. Ugh. What the hell ship is that?
It's called the Agnarch Card.
I like that name. That is a very amazing name.
You get it from completing the horse challenge on hard mode.
Oh wow. That looks like the first thing I'd be doing as soon as I hit level 40. Holy crap, the thing is amazing. Jeez. You know the ship in Star Wars, the from the very first episode of Phantom Menace, the one in the very opening cutscene?
The silver looking one?
Yeah.
That
kind of reminds me of it. So, not only are we going to say which weapons are best to keep during year 2 from year 1, we're going to explain why. I somewhat feel as if Crypto will give more insight considering he's got more weapons than I do. So, he'll be able to explain why or why not it's a good weapon to keep, or yeah, and so on and so forth. Alrighty. Oh my god.
What?
What?
Sign, please. All done.
What? What? I like it a lot. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I like it, bro. I love this shader. I love the way it looks. I like everything about it.
Your name.
It's just
Transfer.
fire. Yeah.
Me again, Guardian.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I hope we have you, Guardian.
Crypto, look. Oh, you're already back in the vault. Gotta get in here.
Guardian. Bye.
Yeah. By the big door in front of the speaker.
Isabella.
Legendary
Kind man.
products.
Oh. Let me get one more.
Because if we do legendaries, I know the first one that is gonna be that future war cult pistol, isn't it?
The fulcrum? I have the devil you don't. Or no, I still have my devil you know. That was my first legendary.
So badly. Use that. I forget what it was called.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Broken.
Alright.
Wow, I just found out Leroy's last name.
What?
I found out Leroy's last name.
What?
Custer.
Explains why he cussed out.
I'm receiving reports of fallen snipers in proximity to the patrol beacons. Stay alert, Guardian.
Is anybody watching it?
No. If you use my
Almost. Alright.
system should not be kept.
Well, it should be kept because it's a raid exotic, and first, it's probably rarer than a Gallahorn. And they actually really did fix it well. It's way better than year one. The stability is really good. I use it a lot in Crucible just to mess with people.
Yeah, I mean, year one, it was, we put it, but you didn't use it. That's the thing, you never used it. Now, they buffed it, there's a reason to use it, and it's a good reason. One of the people, you know, let you I like that I like that it's in the running now. And, it's a great way. Like, now, I like sort of fire, and rarity. On the 10, you'll get a more,
Oh, you're breaking up. I can hear you.
Uh-oh. You got anything else you want to say about it?
Oh, they made it to where the... I want to call it String of Curses, but I know that is not the name of it. What's it called? Let me find it. Oh, the Cursebringer perk, which makes it, they actually made the Cursebringer perk instead of it just a chance to proc. Every time you get, now it's every time where you get a primary kill, they explode in a Curse Stall explosion. So this could actually have a viable use in Crota's End.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, what next? For number. And being how would you...
Can you repeat it? Because you're breaking up.
I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this gun?
Oh, a solid 7.
7?
Yeah.
I say...
I mean, it's really good. I'll give it a 7.5 just because I think it's really fun to use.
Yeah, I'd give it about maybe a 6.5.
Someone who is really used to auto rifles will definitely want to give this a try.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, next weapon, shall we? How about you pick this time?
Alright, how about we go for... Let's see, my menu load, alright. I will go for the Fourth Horseman. This is always a good one. It's surprisingly useful in Vaulted Glass. It's always good for those surprise encounters in the Crucible with just how quick the automatic goes. too great, but I mean, if this gun did have a good reload, it'd become the new meta. It really would.
From what I know of it, it's also somewhat okay, and Crow Descent, both normal.
I can see this being useful for the Death Singer.
It's one exotic I've yet to acquire, but I send it. Alright, why don't we test out the Monte Carlo next? Oh, first, what do you give the, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is it to you?
Well, for PvP, I would have different scores. For PvP, I'd give this an 8, just because, well, yeah, an 8, because right now in a time where shotguns aren't really the best thing to use, this one can still get you out of a tough counter.
Right.
But for PvE, I would give it a 6 or a 7, because all the stuff that you would really want to use is very situational.
Yeah. I don't have the weapon, so I can't really give a rating. And by the way, Aiden, welcome to the stream, man. Alright, why don't we test out the Monte Carlo next?
I didn't bring my Monte Carlo.
Well, you can still give insight on it?
Stand-in.
Alright. I feel that the Monte Carlo is fairly good because it's not the pinnacle of auto rifles, but it can hold its own. I mean, the damage is fairly good. I like the time, I like how it's made. It's just beautiful. Now everybody's gonna say look is everything. Not necessarily. I don't use a weapon particularly by its looks, but more or less on how well it performs. I feel as if Crypto's probably the same there because we only use the best of the best weapons whenever we do raids and stuff. And I feel as if this is a keeper because you like the Necrochasm. If you want to have a little fun, you can use the Monte Carlo.
Huh?
What do you guys say about it?
Oh, well, I think the design is amazing. They really nailed the design. Whoever made this one deserves an emblem or a shader, because they really knocked it out of the ballpark. I would have liked to use the bayonet, but I think that's the same for every weapon with the bayonet. But that won't take off points for not being able to use the bayonet. I think it's a great weapon if you're looking to have a really close quarters, character, because the perk which refills your melee faster. I mean, it really refills it really fast, and it also has a chance to completely refill the melee. And what else can I say about it? I would give it a 6.5 because I don't really see it being used that often. But when I do see it being used, they use it really well.
Don't see it. Oh, I just got the money. I just got it. Yeah. And I used it for a couple days, and then I was just like, you know,
Is it my turn again?
should people keep the Monte Carlo or get rid of it?
I'd say if you don't have the Taken King, keep it, but if you do, you can just put it in the vault or just dismantle it outright.
Alright, fair enough. And what do you give the weapon? What rating do you give it?
6.5.
Alright. I'll give it I'm gonna go a little bit lower than that. I'm gonna say maybe a in all honesty. Alright, Crypto, you wanna go next?
Yeah, let me pick one out. Thunderlord, yeah. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, here we go.
We got this really. I love the of all the designs. Thunderlord is probably my second favorite designed weapon.
Definitely.
It's got that all that electricity thing going on. It really shows off the art part of it.
It does. It does. It does.
And this weapon was perfect if you were running Vault, because I mean you got the Atheons where you got the Times Vengeance. I mean you only got like maybe 20 seconds to hurt that guy. This thing is gonna deal a ton of damage and it really come on time. And plus it's got that secret perk, you know. I don't know if it's every headshot, but once you do get a headshot kill, they explode in arc energy, which was always really cool.
Kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time, and lightning rounds, this weapon fires faster and more accurately the longer the trigger is held. So, yeah. Pretty good. My views on it, I don't use it as much as Crypto did, only because I got it later than he did. But because I got it later, I now have like 2 or 3 of them. I think Crypto can agree with me. I mean, if you get one exotic, you're bound to get duplicates of it. I now have like 2 Galahorns and stuff like that, and almost every exotic you're bound to get a duplicate of it, and it's your choice whether you want to keep it or get rid of it or whatever. And I decided to keep my second Thunderlord because of what Crypto had said. It is the pinnacle of like heavy weapons. It is like,
well, it's not the pinnacle. We'll get to that later.
Oh, we'll get to that later. Alright, well, the pinnacle of, like, machine guns, I'll say.
Machine guns, yes, the best. One of the best machine guns I've used besides the medium fire rate and high impact ones. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to really fast fire. I don't think Crypto has it, but it's called Fracture, I think 2.0 something. And it has the firepower that the so that.
Oh, and the reload time is great for a machine gun. I'll give it that.
The magazine for the back structure is the highest of any weapon in the entire game. Say that right.
With the Necrochasm or something?
No, the back.
Oh.
Alright, so what would you give this?
I would give this weapon an 8. Because it got a year 2 version. I think I'm using the year 2 version. I don't remember. It got a year 2 version. The design is great. The sound is great. The perk is one of my favorites. The secret perk is really fun to use if you know about the secret perk. And you can use it in a ton of game modes. It's a very flexible weapon. I give it an 8.
Alright, I'll give it a, let's see, the times I've used it, I will give it a 9, mainly because it's got so many situations that I've used it to. Like whenever I do, game mode, Prison of Elders, and you know, you're doing really hard with the Cabal, you can just pull out that and you'll just drops like flies. And it's all thanks to the Thunderlord, and I don't know how many times I would have completed Prison of Elders without it. So that's why I give it a 9. Alright, shall we move on to the next weapon?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, hold on before I just got killed. The next, I feel as if the Icebreaker.
Icebreaker, I think I picked, I don't remember if I quite picked it. Might have, no, I did not. I don't know why I had space in my special weapons.
Alright, well, you wanna use the companion app and get it real quick?
Maybe. I've been having trouble with the companion app. Retrieving things. Retrieving weapons, I should say, just weapons.
Now, we're going to talk about the Icebreaker quite a lot, I feel, because Icebreaker, well, it's Icebreaker, so there's no more to be said about it. It's probably the best sniper, one of the best exotic snipers that came to play, apart from Patience in Time and apart from the legendary Black Hammer. I feel it's probably the best sniper that I ever got.
Yeah, I picked it.
And I love the range on it. The range is insane. I love the noise. Yeah, I love the oil. I love, you know, the weapon. I think it's really, really neat. It's got a quirky, but it's bad. It's really cool looking. I mean, it's, I don't know, not as flashy as other weapons are.
I like how you can definitely, like, from looking at it, you can tell it looks almost like it's still in development.
Yeah, exactly.
Finished yet.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love Firefly. Everyone loves Firefly. Who doesn't love Firefly?
Seen it, probably, apart from Black Hammer's, the goal hit, and reload, and, that,
What would you rate it? What would you give it a score?
give it a 9.5, because I've used it so much. I love it. It's my go-to sniper rifle sometimes now, and it's a beast all around.
I give it an 8.5, and the only reason I'm not giving it a higher one is because of the nerf that it got, to where now instead of every 5 seconds you get a bullet, it's every 8 seconds.
Yeah.
But other than that, the weapon is it's perfect.
Yeah, alright, definitely. Alright guys, we've gone through, what, 5 weapons now? We're gonna keep it going. Alright, because there's many more to come. Alright, Crypto, what's next? What's next? Something we both have.
Let's give the fan favorite Invective a try.
Alright,
Really
yeah.
come back.
Alright.
This weapon has really made a comeback in year 2.
Yeah, it definitely has. I agree with you on that. A lot of people are saying, you know, I never really cared for the Invective, and I even had problems with it in year 1. I was in Crucible, I was like, the reload, like, for the ammo comeback, it's forever. What was it, like a minute and a half? And
yeah, it was a really long time.
And
like, you had a better chance of actually going around and picking up ammo.
Yeah, than you did waiting for it. Yeah, definitely. And they nerfed the regeneration time, I think, by what, it's like now what, I think 30 seconds now, like for standard time.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad, but it can keep you going.
Yeah, it could be a lot They could reduce it to what Icebreaker. His Icebreaker's like, I think, what, 15 seconds, I think?
I would reduce it just down to 20 because again, this weapon, unlike the Icebreaker, can pick up ammo for it, so I wouldn't put that regen too low.
But for overall shotgun, how would you say this is a good weapon? And should we keep it or should we get rid of it? That's the main question.
Well, I would put this in the medium range shotgun. I mean, you can still get kills kind of from far away, but they'd have to be low health. The reload is really good for a shotgun nowadays.
Yeah.
Ever since that huge shotgun nerf, this is again been one of the ones that popped up in the Crucible again as a favorite to use. And I think that's probably due to the really good reload speed.
Yeah, definitely. As far as range,
great.
yeah, and as far as range shotguns, this is probably the best exotic range shotguns, I feel.
Yeah, the lore behind it is great. I love how this was Ikora's shotgun and she gives it to you after you prove yourself.
Another thing, I think Crypto will agree with me on this. I think he will. The design of it, the way it looks, the way it glows, it gives it a Tron look to it, and
yeah, it really does. You can really tell this weapon is from the future. You can't find this today.
Yeah, exactly, and it's a one-of-a-kind weapon. It really is. The design of it is that of Suros Regime and Gjallarhorn.
Instantly recognizable.
Yeah, it's really in a class of its own. I feel really I feel it's as if it's the top 10 best exotic weapons. How about you?
Yeah, I would put that in the list. I wouldn't put it quite high as some of the all-time fan favorites, but it would definitely be on my list.
Definitely. And for those of you who will watch this video, this is definitely one I feel me and Crypto both think that you should definitely keep.
Yeah, you can actually find a year 2 version, which I think I'm using. I think it's a little darker than the year 1,
yeah.
Which actually brings out the orange feel.
Yeah, it does.
Chaos.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a really, really great weapon. Now, here we are to the ratings, Crypto. What would you give the Invective?
An 8. Pretty much right next to the, I would make it like the Icebreaker of shotguns.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna agree with you on an 8. I think I'll give it an 8 because it's a go-to shotgun, but it's not something you want to use on a daily basis, like Icebreaker or like Horn or something like that. It's something you just want to use if you want to.
It's a really good exotic, but it's a special at the same time.
Yeah, it's something you want to show off. Like, it's a very flashy shotgun. And I mean, I feel as if you show this off, people know that you're all about gaming and that you're all about competition rather than just fooling around.
Yeah, I mean, I used this weapon in Iron Banner and I was getting pretty much top 3 scores each time.
Yeah, definitely. So that's our ideas, or how we feel about the Invective. Should we go for another fan favorite? I think I have it.
Yeah, let's go to another fan favorite.
All right. How about we go to Gjallarhorn?
Maybe we should say that one.
Should we save it?
Yeah.
All right, we should save the best for last then. What about Dragon's Breath?
Actually, that weapon has changed. The perk
Alright.
is different.
Alright, let's.
The actual exotic perk, they changed it.
They did they? Did they? Wow.
Yeah.
Alright,
Let me
well.
show you how it works.
Alright. I will spectate.
Load up this thing. Let me see if I have the perk to begin with. Alright, yeah. Alright, I have it. Alright, you see this? I am going to blow up the rocket before it hits that truck.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, dude, that is so cool. Holy
They
crap.
added napalm to it. This is napalm.
Nice. So they're kind of bringing back the World War I type thing and stuff like that. I like that. I do, because, correct me if I'm wrong, they had napalm grenades in World War I. I like, they give it a World War I feel with the sight. That of the first that of the first airplanes ever made during World War I. And that of in World War II.
It really brings out the actual dragon aspect.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Now, Crypto will agree with me. When we first got this weapon in year 1, it was the worst, I feel, the worst rocket launcher you could ever have.
Yeah, like, if you got this one, we laughed at you. Like,
exactly. If you used it, we'd laugh at you because it was a silly weapon. It, you know, I mean, it looked cool, but it didn't act cool.
Like, a starter exotic is what I would call it.
Yeah.
Like, you just started the game and you picked up a Dragon's Breath. Great, keep it, but once you get another one, just throw that thing out.
Yeah, don't ever use the Dragon's Breath either. I've never used it, as you can see. I don't have perks for it. Actually,
the only time I actually used it in a raid was my first run on Vault of Glass. I actually killed the Templar with it.
Oh, nice. I only have 1 perk on it, so, I mean, that just goes to show how bad it actually was. I've gotten 4 of them, and my quest to get, I think, what was it, Galahorn, and I was really, really angry because they just kept giving them to me. I did Proto's End 3 times on hard, and all I got was, like, for 2 weeks, all I got was something I already had or Dragon's Breath, and I don't know why. But I decided to keep it and, you know, roll with it. I just never bothered using it because I felt it was a waste of time to use it, and I thought there was pretty much no point in using it. But now that I've seen what it can do now, I mean, and its new perk and everything, I think I'd give it a higher rating than I would have before.
Yes, definitely higher than the original.
Before, I feel as if it would have been a 1. Most definitely a 1. If I could give it a 0, I would, but unfortunately I can't. But... Okay. Destiny.
On what?
On what?
You said,
I said Destiny.
I know that, but before you said that, you said, like you were gonna say something.
I said, oh.
Love you, bye.
Okay, love you back too. I feel as if it's now a better weapon and it's got a better judge of character and it's got, it's gonna uphold a better reputation than it did before. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to put out there for the Dragon's Breath?
I wish it had extended mag because the magazine size was 1.
Yeah.
Guardian down.
Pretty standard for you know, upper level rocket launchers have Maga 2, but this one has a Maga 1.
Yeah, definitely. So what would you give this?
That's a minor gripe that could easily be fixed with Field Scout.
Yeah, definitely.
What? Just mine. So whatever.
What would you give the Dragon's Breath now?
A 7.5.
I'll give it 5, only because I don't use it and I still don't really care for it. But now that it's better, I think maybe later on.
I can see it becoming a viable weapon used in the right hands.
Definitely, that's what I was getting ready to say. I could see myself definitely using it later on.
So if you want to learn the Dragon's Breath, go for it because it could really change the way the game is played.
Yeah, definitely. It'll actually, honestly, before we go to the next weapon, I feel as if now that it's upgraded and, you know, it's buffed, if you take it out, I feel as if it'll actually bring some intimidation to the game and, you know, you really, treat people,
like,
it'll...
What I just did now, I pretty much made an airstrike with it, from shooting it straight up and then just releasing the napalm.
Yeah, exactly. I feel as if it'll bring a lot of intimidation to the game if you did it in Crucible or Iron Banner or so on or whatever. I feel as if people will actually, you know, be like, okay, this guy's serious. You know, they're not gonna laugh at you and say, oh god, he's got stupid Dragon's Breath. I think they'll actually think different.
And what I just found out, hey Elite, look at this. Look at this. See this wall right here? There's something.
Oh, it ricochets. Nice.
You can actually ricochet it off the wall. So if you're in an enclosed space, such as map sector 618, where there's a weird angles, and if someone was behind cover, you could just go bounce it off the ceiling, kill them.
There you go. There you go. Now that's actually going to bring my rating up from a 5 to about a 7.5. Now that I've seen that, I'm going from a 5 to a 7.5 because that changes the game entirely.
Yeah, definitely if used in the right hands and an extremely overpowered weapon.
Definitely. 7.5. Alright, Crypto, next weapon, I think.
Alright. Another rocket launcher. Really fan favorite. The Truth.
I do not have the Truth.
I do.
I don't. But I can give some insight on it. And not a whole lot not as much as Crypto can, but I can give a little bit of insight on it. Crypto, you want to start?
Yeah. Well, let's see, in year 1, this was a weapon to be feared.
Definitely.
This was a beast. If you're gonna do any Crucible, this was the rocket launcher you want. Because of the perk, aggressive tracking. And, not a whole lot there in the lore department, but that's not really important in gameplay. It's something I love.
Let me just add on to that, Crypto, with the aggressive tracking. If you were in Crucible and you saw somebody using that, or you saw somebody get a kill with it, you knew to run, because if they aimed at you, you would not get away from that rocket. It was just literally impossible. I've had a few experiences with that, and it is literally impossible to escape that aggressive tracking. It's just not possible whatsoever.
I think the only way you would be able to survive a rocket in Truth would be if you had a solar or exotic sword, or maybe just a really good legendary, and you were at full health, and you had a bunch of leftover ammo in that sword. I think that would probably be one of the only ways you survive a rocket from Truth.
Yeah, definitely. What would you give it?
An 8, because that is still viable. I mean, this thing, huge blast radius. Does it have proximity detonation? Let's see. Yes, it does. Which makes it extremely more dangerous now. Because you don't even have to hit them, you just have to get near them.
Yeah.
And with the blast radius this big, it's going to kill them.
Definitely.
And it's not like other rocket launchers where you have to point it at them, wait for maybe like a bit, and then the tracking procs. You point it, you hear the beep almost instantly, and you just shoot, point and shoot.
Definitely. I kind of agree.
And I think again this one has a year 2 version. I like that this weapon will track until it pretty much explodes.
Yeah.
The void damage is great. Most of the enemies actually with a void shield would be ones that you would want to put a lot of damage into really quickly. Majors.
I think also Omnigul, correct?
Omnigul with an arc shield.
Oh. But nonetheless, I've seen
right there, just killed 4 people. Just killed 4.
I've seen people use it in Crota and to attack him, and it does just enough. It just does just as much damage as any other rocket launcher pretty much would.
I would give this a 8.
Right.
Yeah.
Seeing
Stuff
as
that's great in the looks department, it's a bit too bulky for me.
and it's
A bit
I
too
find it to be a
square.
bit ugly. I really do.
I get it that weapons aren't supposed to look that good, but I mean, it's an exotic. It looks unique.
Yeah, it does. All right, next weapon, I think, right?
Yeah, you're free.
Oh God, so many to choose from. Let's go with Patience in Time. Patience in Time seems right.
It's been a while. I'll have to dust that one off.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Now, we can both speak very highly of Patience in Time. We've used it over excessively, I think. Just like Icebreaker, we use it quite a bit when we need to. Now, you don't want to use it too much because you only want to use it when it needs to be used. Like, for instance, like if you want to use it in Crota and you want to be invisible if you can't get past the thralls, you know, it's a viable option, just not the best option. You're better off running, in fact. But apart from all of that, it is second best from Icebreaker.
This was another one that you want to be like, yes, I got Patience in Time.
Yeah, exactly. And if you got duplicates of the weapon, you would definitely not want to get rid of them, because that means all 3 of your characters would have one, or all 2 or 1 characters would have one, and if you accidentally dismantled one, if you had 1 character, you'd have an extra. It's just a weapon you definitely want to keep no matter what.
And with the magazine size before, it actually beats out Black Spindle and Black Hammer.
Yeah, definitely. Now, the reason it's not better than Icebreaker, mainly because of magazine size and recharge rate. But apart from that, I think it pretty much tops Icebreaker on everything else, don't you think? Apart from damage, I feel. And
Definitely one to be used in a Crucible. I haven't seen one being used in Crucible, but I can definitely, if it makes a comeback, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah,
Especially now with the trials.
yeah, definitely.
So, if they made a Year 2 version of it, I could definitely see it being used as trials.
Definitely. Now, as far as snipers go, I'm one to quickscope, and I feel, as stupid as it sounds, being in Destiny as almost impossible as it seems, you can actually quickscope very accurately because there's no bullet drop, and it's you almost hit your target every single time with when aimed correctly, and you can do it pretty much perfect every single time. It's just something you can experiment on. I feel as if Patience in Time is better at quick sniping than Icebreaker, because Icebreaker's got more recoil. So if you go to quick,
the design of this weapon too definitely shows off it's meant to be one that you would want to camp with and not really run around the map.
yeah, exactly, with that half ghillie suit camo on it. Yeah. I feel as if this
and like especially if you have a boots, I think the Radiant Dance Machine would probably be a good pairing with this.
definitely, yeah.
But right, because of aiming down sights, you could sneak around the map very easily.
Only one problem though with Radiant Dance Machines, you would stick out because of those glowing boots.
No, but remember, if you're looking down the sights, you turn invisible.
Ah, there you go. There you go. What would you,
and another thing I just experienced, huge aim assist.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I would give this weapon a 7 because it could be good, but it's, right now it's just,
It could be better. It could be better.
It could be, yeah, it could be better with, what's with what's out right now, you'll want to use something else.
Yeah. But this is still something you should keep and have still keep in your mind.
Something to consider.
Yeah, exactly. If all else fails, you know, if you just want to rock and roll, this is definitely the one to do that with. Alright, I think Crypto, I think it's your turn now. Oh, also, I give this a rating of a 6.5.
Not too bad. Let's see, one that I think only I have again. Would be the. Wait, I need to find some ammo. Alright. Would be the. I forgot its name. Lord of Wolves.
Yes, you do have that, and I don't. Yeah.
Now, the way you got this weapon was you would have to do PoE, either the level, I was about to say level 40, the level 34 PoE,
And
or
35.
Yeah, the level 35. Those were the only ways you could get it. And you would get it from the Elder Cipher, which took forever to do.
But it was worth it, most definitely.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. This is a weapon for if you want to be like a medic or something.
Yeah.
Like Sunsingers could definitely make use of this weapon because of the Radiant perk, and now I can. I don't see them making a year 2 version of this, but if they did, it could definitely be used as a Night Stalker now because of the strength of the pack.
Definitely.
And they actually made the Lord of the Wolves perk. They made it have a bigger radius. Can you actually do you have it marked down?
Wow. Nice. I remember the range and radius was absolutely terrible in year 1. It was like an up close. It was like
anybody that got close to them.
Yeah, it was like an up close and personal weapon back in year 1.
Definitely for people who were medics.
Or were just gung ho.
Yeah, it could be used like 2 different types of people. Not a lot of weapons can be said at that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, what do you rate it, Crypto? What do you rate it?
I mean, the design of this weapon is amazing. You can definitely tell. Yeah, this is a fallen gun. They use this.
Definitely.
Actually, this is a captain's gun. If, I want to be specific. I love how it's on fire. That's always really cool. And the lore behind it is really cool. A Woken warrior picked it up off the ground and made it his own.
Nice. Alright. Anything
I like
else?
how it's a pulse shotgun. That was really original. I did not see that coming. I still don't think there is another pulse shotgun.
I think it being pulse shotgun, I think it gives it a lot of character. It actually helps the weapon stand out more than others.
It uses, instead of buckshot, it uses slugs too. So
That's nice.
say this weapon had slugs before the chaperone. I would give this weapon a 7, and it would be higher. The stability is great, but it would be higher if it had a bigger magazine.
Yeah.
Abysmal at best.
Definitely. Alright, anything else?
No.
Alright.
It's a great gun. But the flaws that it has cannot be worked around over.
Alright then. I think next we should go with probably the if I have it. I don't have it.
What is it?
The most hated gun in all of Destiny. The Thorn.
Oh, I love
I do not have mine, sadly, but Crypto, I think, has his.
Yep. All definitely up there with some of my favorite hand cannons when I did use them. Elite knows that when I took out hand cannons, I would annihilate everything.
Yeah, exactly. He would. I mean, me and Crypto are probably, out of the thousands and millions of players in Destiny, we're probably in like the top 50 of best, I will admit, because of our strength and character, how well we work together to get things done, and just how
Natural chemistry.
yeah, exactly, and just how original we are with our train of thoughts, how we work together to accomplish pretty much anything. I feel as if that makes us number one.
Like my pretty much self-made playstyle.
Yeah. Crypto, many of those who don't know Crypto, I was a noob at Destiny, and then I met Crypto, and he was a mentor to me, and I can actually say this, I learned from the best, and now I'm up there with him. I mentor people, he still mentors me, and he mentors the people that I mentor. Because if I miss something, he'll tell them, you gotta do it this way, and you'll be more successful that way. And if they're doing something wrong, we'll both say something, or he'll say something. And I find that it's just, it's a lot more fun working with Crypto and stuff. But as far as hand
cannons, yes. Probably, since the hand cannon nerf, which really made me sad because I love my hand cannons.
Yeah, you do. Yep.
And
we both do.
since the hand cannon nerf, I cannot use a hand cannon anymore. They're just. I'm not saying I can't get kills with them, but they are just not what they used to be.
Yeah, exactly. They're not as strong as they used to be. They're not what.
Yeah,
they're not. Their
I could,
character. I feel as if their character was like ripped away from them.
Yeah. Like, it's a hand cannon. It has a magazine size of 12. I do not want to use all 12 of those bullets to take down one person.
Yeah, exactly. Personal experience with the Thorn, we both hate it, but we love it at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship. We hate it because when we get killed by it, it makes us really upset. It makes us upset that somebody would go to the lengths to be so stupid to use the Thorn in Crucible. But nonetheless, it's all the best things can be said about the Thorn, I have to admit.
Yes, design, sound, lore, perks, everything.
Yeah,
Everything
the burns,
they get. Everything.
the poison
Weapon
dart.
burn, definitely, yes. I love the way the weapon burn looks. You can definitely tell something's wrong with this gun.
Yeah,
This is,
it literally
this gun
came
has
from the depths of hell, I feel. Or not hell, but hive hell. How about that? Hive hell.
Yes. This is the type of weapon I could see being taken off as an acolyte or knight. I can definitely see if they use one.
Yeah, totally.
Because its maker was Dredgen Yor. He was a really good guardian, really good guy. But he just let the darkness come into him, and he got greedy, and the Thorn was pretty much what he made when
He fell.
I could say, yeah, if there was ever a Dark Guardian that could have used darkness, it would probably have been him.
Now, it's the saying of this guy, it's more like a Star Wars tale relationship almost, because with Anakin Skywalker, he wanted to be the best that he could be, and that was the guy that made the Thorn. And when he realized that he couldn't be the best he could be only by doing one other thing, which is going down to the dark side or going down to Hive to become darker, he basically fell. He became greedy for power and killed everybody that stood in his way, which basically was Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader.
And I love that. I love the lore of this weapon because it's actually tied into another gun, the Last Word.
Oh, definitely, yes.
The Guardian who made the Last Word killed Dredgen Yor.
Definitely. And it seems like it could be another thing. I mean, the guy that made Last Word, that we may not know it, and it may be very outlandish to say. It could be they could be related, but if it was the son of the guy that made Thorn, that would be very very interesting. I feel very, very interesting.
Renegade Hunter Shin Malphur.
Yeah, exactly.
The more you know, you gotta read that grimoire.
Alright, what would you give the Thorn a rating of?
I would, if it wasn't for the hand cannon buff, and if they made a Year 2 version, which I don't think they will because people would hate it, I would definitely give this weapon a 10.
As of right now, you would give it a 10.
If we were not in the Taken King, this gun would be a 10.
I agree. 10 it is, actually. Everybody who hates it because they don't have it. Everybody who hates it, then has it, loves it, and hates it.
Yeah, definitely. That is the most accurate description of the Thorn relationship ever.
I mean, you ask anybody, hey, how many times do you have the Thorn? No. How many do you get killed by it a lot? Hell yes. And they're like, why do you hate it? Yeah. And they're like, why? Because I don't have it. Me and Crypto have asked numerous people every time we play Crucible and we get killed by the Thorn. We're like, we hate it so much, and we're just like, we hate it because we don't have it. And when you finally get it, you understand why people use it so much and why it's the most used hand cannon of all of them. Mainly because of its power and its burn. That's probably its main keys there. But yeah, me and Crypto both give the Thorn a 10. Without a doubt. Alright, Crypto.
And I loved it because, I mean, really, when it came out, it was an exotic bounty. And
yeah.
When you got that bounty, it was not easy.
Definitely. Yeah, it was not.
This weapon was definitely only earned by people who really deserved it. I'll tell it that much.
There we go. There we go. Couldn't say anything. Couldn't say it better more. Couldn't say it better. Couldn't say it any better. God, I can't even talk. I couldn't say it any better than you did, Crypto. Honestly. All right. I think it's your turn now.
Alright, I think I'll go with another extremely fan favorite, which did get a Year 2 version 2. Suros Regime.
Oh, woo, my favorite. I don't have it though. Damn it. I don't know about Crypto, but I can speak most definitely highly of the Suros Regime. Very highly of it.
Very good guess.
Definitely.
Actually introduced us into the company Suros, weapons manufacturer.
Yeah. As we know, Destiny Hardcore Gamers, Suros is the most named, famous named weapons maker. I think Sparrow maker as well.
Maybe.
Company and the game.
Up there with Tex Mechanica, not really. Tex Mechanica and Omalon.
Omalon, definitely, yeah.
Omalon is something else.
That's a whole different story. We'll get on to Omalon here in a little bit, guys. Omalon is in a class of its own. But yeah, Suros Regime. What good things can we say about the Suros Regime? I mean, I know there's many things, but I'm sure there's a lot of big short, like maybe a few big key points about it that we definitely like.
This is an auto rifle for a marksman. Extremely good stability. Plus it has that perk, aim down sights, slower bullets, but more powerful.
Yeah, exactly. And it also, the slower the bullets go, the more precise you can be. So if you're off aim, you can slightly move it over without wasting too many shots, and you can still get that kill in.
And this is one of two weapons that can actually heal you, albeit very rare.
Yeah.
The design was always praised for this weapon. Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely
I
was.
like the design of it. I couldn't wait to get one, and then I ended up getting 3, and like the same week, I was like, okay, I got 3 of them now. What do I do? I feel as if it's definitely a replication that, or a duplicate that you really don't want to get rid of.
Yeah.
It's just, we had a friend, he had a Monte Carlo, and he got rid of it, and we were both furious. We were like, why would you get rid of the Monte Carlo? It's, as bad, as much as we didn't talk good about the Monte Carlo, it's something you do not want to get rid of. It's like Necrochasm. It's just something you don't do. You don't get rid of a Monte Carlo. And same goes for Soros Regime.
Tab over there.
Yeah, same goes for Soros Regime. You do not get rid of one. You just don't.
And it has like the Mida multi-tool.
Yeah,
It has a mystery compass.
definitely.
No one knows where these compasses point. But I think once we do figure out where they do point, it will be extremely interesting.
Yeah, it might lead to something that's down below in this little cave here, where it talks about what's his name, the Cryptarch. Yeah, about a million deaths or whatever. Those.
You know how that got there?
How did they get there? I don't remember.
This is the first loot cave ever.
Oh.
That's why it says a million deaths are not enough.
Wow. It also explains why this is the best area on Earth to go to farm for money.
Makes you think though, like, did Bungie really know about this since they added this? They added that date.
Yeah. And it really brings up the question when Destiny 2 will be released and what Destiny 2 will be all about and how different it will be. This year? It's out this year?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it was going to be so soon.
And apparently we're gonna meet Osiris.
Oh, really? Nice. That's definitely something to see. When it does, when we actually get a official release date and a trailer, we will review that with you guys. And definitely.
Gonna jump on that, get the most expensive copy I can find, and play the crap out of it.
Hell yeah, man.
Maybe I can get another Ghost. I mean, I missed the Ghost edition, but because when I did buy Destiny, I'm pretty sure I told Lee, but I don't know if he remembers just how I bought it. I was browsing on the PlayStation. This is like when I first got my PlayStation. I'm like, Destiny. I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters. I love this Warframe game. So I was like, I'll just pre-order it. Oh, a deluxe edition. Yes, please.
Give me that.
I was like, I'll take that. And I never saw the trailer. I never read up on the game. I loaded it up and I was like, wow, this. I'm like, I watched the first cutscene. I'm like, this gave me chills. I'm gonna play it. And so after that, everything's history. Funny thing, when I first booted it up, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I dumped this much money into the game when I'm only gonna beat the campaign and go back to Warframe. I think I only played Warframe twice after I loaded Destiny.
Yeah, basically. Destiny is one of those games you have to play it every day. It's a non-stop thing. It's like Grand Theft Auto 5. There's always something you have to do. It's endless.
Fight with the darkness.
Yep.
You can always learn something new. Always find new Grimoire.
Get that Grimoire up. Alright, so
Matter of fact, I think I am almost done with my Grimoire.
Oh, really? Interesting.
All I have left to do is weapons and crucible. That's it.
Nice. Now back to the Soros Regime. What are the bad key points about it? I don't think there's many, but I know there's a few.
Bad. very weird recoil. Side
Yeah.
to side and then up and down. I think that would be the only weird thing. Very weird recoil. And even then, you really only notice it aiming down sights and from far away since the weapon stability is so high.
Uh-huh. Alright then, what would we rate the Soros regime as good as it is?
Wow, it's been a while since that happened.
You're level 40 and you still get killed. Wow, nice job,
I got
Crypto.
hit by the satellite.
Oh, don't use excuses.
You saw where my ghost was.
Shut up. Alright. What would...
Definitely 8.
Alright, I'll
don't
get...
see that many people running around with it anymore.
Yeah.
But
Sadly.
the design is great, very space agey.
A very
Looks like
unique
a
weapon to be said at that.
Looks like it was designed in the 70s because of the very sleek look.
Yeah.
Looks like you can put this in a wind tunnel and get some, make it aerodynamic.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd have to agree with you about an 8. It's not the best weapon, but it is certainly up there with the great top 5, or top 10 great weapons up there in Destiny. Most definitely.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Yes, indeed.
Not said enough, fan favorite.
All right. I think
I
it.
wish I had the black Soros to show you that, but I just haven't bought it.
Oh. All right then. I think it's my turn. I think we're gonna go with another fan favorite. Vex Mythoclast, another big fan favorite.
Big.
This is
I wouldn't say this weapon has history. That's what I can say about it. This weapon has history.
yeah, it does. Yeah. But I feel as if this is probably, I don't know about you, this is probably one of the biggest fan favorites out there.
Yes, in its time.
Yeah. I mean, it was the most used. From what I remember, it was just perfection in its time.
One of the rarest. I didn't get mine until the House of Wolves.
Same here, actually. I don't think I got mine till I actually finished House of Wolves campaign.
Me too. I remember just doing, I think, a late night hard raid.
Yeah.
Just got it.
Yeah, same here, man. I now have, I think, 2 or 3 of them.
I still only have the one. I think I'll dismantle any other ones that I did get.
Yeah.
Back in year 1, when you got this weapon, if you got this weapon before the nerf, this was the most powerful gun in Destiny.
Absolutely. 100% I agree with you, Crypto. Definitely. It was, like I said, it was the most used in its time in year 1, and it was, like Crypto said, most powerful and probably not the greatest looking weapons, but probably the most uniquest looking weapons, especially with the scope.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. It looks like someone tore up a Vex and turned him into a weapon.
Exactly. This is like sniper / auto rifle type thing / pulse rifle.
It's a fusion rifle.
Yeah, not pulse rifle, fusion rifle, excuse me. Yeah, but it's like a combination of those 3, I feel. Because you got the pretty amazing scope that has fairly decent range on it, and the slow rate of fire, and
circles.
yeah, and the semi-fast rate of fire. Definitely an odd combination there. It did. I remember using it. Yeah, I think Crypto was there with me a lot when we would do Crucible. I was like, I wasn't doing so great, and I was like, all right, you know what? Screw this. I'm taking out Vex. Well, I said Vex Mythoclast because, if you ever wanted to get that one bounty done, this was the weapon to do it with. At first, without the Vex Mythoclast, that bounty was, I think, quite impossible to do.
Which bounty?
The one where you had to get the special weapon bounty with the fusion rifle. The fusion rifle kill one.
Yes. Back
It was.
fusion. Well, there's still crack, but
Yeah.
more crack. And I love the way they explained how it works. It's a fusion rifle, but because of it manipulates time, it makes it where the charge rate is instant.
Yeah.
And it fires once. The sound design is great too. Whoever came up with this sound is they too need their own shader and or emblem.
The only bad thing I don't like about it is the recoil. It's really, really bad.
For me, it doesn't feel exotic anymore.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. It doesn't feel exotic anymore. So many people have them now, and nobody uses them anymore.
Yeah, they nerfed it, and they buffed it, and I think they nerfed it a little, and then they made a modification to where it just felt normal. Felt too normal.
Yeah. Exotic feel away, I feel. It as it did. What would you...
I would give it a 6.
A 6? I'm gonna give it... shoot. I'll say a 4.
That's a really low score there.
Yeah, I know. But I feel as if it's earned it. It's earned that score 4. If it was a bit better, if that recoil wasn't so bad, I think it'd probably be a 5 or 6. But no, I'm going low today.
Alright, so I think it's my turn.
Yep.
And I got another weapons manufacturer weapon. Hardlight, made by Omalon. You have a Hardlight?
No, I do not.
Now, I have seen this weapon make a comeback, and I hate it. I hate it.
I think everybody hates the hard light, even though it made a comeback and it's a lot better now. I still think nobody uses it as much. You know, if you're a noob, that's the weapon you use. That's like that. What was the hard light? The first exotic, almost every single person to Destiny got.
A lot of people got it.
Yeah.
This was pretty much a standard exotic. One of the ones that drops more.
Yeah. I mean, I like how it shoots spheres out of it. I think that's very unique. That's what gives it its character. That's what makes it look, interesting and cool. And I think that's why a lot of people use it, because it was so unique and it was different from every other weapon. And I like it. I like it that way. But I just wish there was more power behind it, and I wish there was a lot more brute force behind it. It'd give it a lot more durability and character, if so.
This weapon was made by the weapons manufacturer Omalon, which
Yep.
has made a resurgence, just like Suros and Tex Mechanica, in selling weapons in the tower.
Now, Omalon, as bad as a weapon as they did make, Omalon is still a very good weapons dealer and maker. They were probably...
I think they make the coolest weapons.
Yeah, they were better than Suros, they were better than Tex Mechanica, and they just... Their weapons were not as futuristic-y looking, but more like a modern age type looking. Like not futuristically like 2050 or something like that, more like 2024 and stuff like that. Something that would be used in the future when we got robots and stuff like that. I feel as if there were robot police, I feel as if they would definitely use a hard light.
Yep. That's pretty good.
The rate of fire is not so great either. Say about that, it's the greatest.
Yeah, this is a weapon that you would either want to get a drop on someone with, or you would want them in the open.
Yeah. 4. How is it in terms of better now?
I see it in Crucible all the time.
Oh, you do?
All the
Wow.
time.
Wow. That's very surprising, actually. Very
I saw it
surprising.
being used a lot in Iron Banner,
Oh, wow.
and whenever I usually play it for fun, I'll see at least one person using it during my time in Crucible.
Iron Banner, being an Iron Banner, that says a lot. And if anybody uses it in Trials, that's definitely saying a lot. Especially if they're doing well with it, both in Trials and in Iron Banner. That says a lot about how much it's improved. So it must be fairly good, actually, now. It must be a hell of a lot better than it was before. And it's definitely gained a high popularity rank, as Crypto's telling me then. Alright, Crypto, we're now at this time. What would you give the Hard Light a rank?
6.5.
6.5. I'm going a 3. I absolutely hated it. I got it and I was just like, what the hell is this piece of crap? I hated it more than anything. It disgusted me. I like the design of it. I like the color effect on it, blue and black feel, but I hated the darn thing. It was that bad to me. I just couldn't stand it. So I feel as if, honestly, I have to give it a 3. Yeah. I think it's now my turn.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with I think another exotic bounty one. I think we're gonna go with Bad Juju.
I'm pretty sure I picked... No, I didn't pick mine up. I'll have to pick mine up. I remember getting this gun. This was the first exotic bounty gun that I actually finished.
The first exotic bounty I actually finished was not Thorn, it was actually Invective, and then I got rid of my Invective, and then I got Thorn back.
The first exotic bounty that I did get was Thorn, but at the time it was I couldn't finish it because I wasn't good enough to use it. To actually finish it. And I was at the part where I had to kill people in the Crucible with the Void, which was just awful. And
Yeah.
I just rage quit on it and I just took it away.
Nice.
And then I found this one, the Tolan's Legacy, and I was like, and I picked it up.
Now, one weapon we will never discuss is the legendary famous exotic bounty weapon that nobody's forgotten except for one person. Mainly because it's so rare and you have to be invited, I think personally, to actually get it. And that is the, what is it? What is it, the Messenger or whatever? Not the Messenger,
The Fate of All Fools?
yes, the Fate of All Fools.
To this day, I swear that I've seen it.
You
I
have?
saw the thing. I swear. It was
Wow.
in my thing. I forgot what it was called. Oh, it was, what was it, like a secret patron or something like that? Unknown patron.
Yeah.
I swear I saw that in the list, and I didn't know what it was when I picked out the Bad Juju.
I'm glad you didn't get it because I don't even think, as good as you are, no offense, I still don't think you'd be able to complete it because the requirements to complete the bounty are, let's just say, pretty impossible.
You have to go flawless in the trials.
Yeah.
I've only gone flawless once, and that was with a lot of help.
But apart from Fate of All Fools, what good things and bad things can be said about Tolan's Legacy here?
It's a bounty that can be done by everyone.
There we go. That's a...
It's challenging, but it's a challenge that will make you better. Not make you want to throw your controller at a wall. And when it my exotic when I did earn an exotic bounty, I would see it. Usually this one was pretty easy to find. This wasn't a rare one.
Yeah.
I actually ran. This was my go-to gun for a while until I think I just moved on.
Yeah, definitely. I don't use it as much until I got it, mainly because I didn't have it at the time, but even when I did get it, I still didn't use it as much as I would have liked to. Because I like the conformity of it. I mean, it's a nice weapon. It looks interesting, actually. And it's more unique than any other weapon we've seen here so far.
Made by the Warlock Tolan, whose voice we do get to hear in Taken King.
Yeah.
Actually, hear parts of Tolan's journal.
Yeah, definitely we do, actually. What would you give the Tolan's Legacy weapon a rating of?
The bad Jishu? 7. Because the recoil is a bit high. Not too much, not too bad. I love the perk. String of Curses, I definitely love the perk.
Yeah,
I see this weapon being used a lot in Crucible now, actually, too.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the rating you gave it. What was it?
7.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go with a 5, mainly because I don't like it that much, particularly. I feel as if it runs out of ammo too quickly. Really.
Yeah, if you're not making kills, this weapon will run out of ammo really fast.
And the recoil is a little bit too high. Not too bad though, it's a little high. And that's why I would, I'd give it a probably.
I think I used this gun on my first run of the Abyss.
Oh, nice. I think it's now your turn.
Alright, let me get these last couple of kills. Oh yeah, this is one with magic bullets too. I just remember that. It's where, I mean, what gun did they take that away from? Oh yeah, the Black Hammer and such.
Yeah.
This gun still retained its magic bullets.
And which gun is that?
Bad Juju.
Huh?
Bad Juju.
Oh.
You know where the weapon would regain its ammo?
Oh yeah.
From the reserve.
Yeah.
My next weapon would be Hawkman.
Oh yeah, definitely. So what weapon are we doing next then?
Hawkman.
All right then.
Did you even get one?
Yeah, I have one.
Did you buy it?
No. 3 of them. Now, Hawkmoon is different from any other hand cannon that we've seen apart from Thorn. It's different because of its rarity. It is actually apart from what is it? The Necrochasm. And Galley, it is the rarest, from hand cannons, it is the rarest hand cannon, exotic hand cannon to ever get. It's said that nobody gets more than one usually, because it's so rare, but as it seems, past year or so, it's become not so rare, and I've gotten 3 of them, which I'm very proud of. But its strength and its versatility and agility brings it up high in the ranks, I feel, for best hand cannons because of just its overall damage rate. I mean, like, what, 1-2 shots with this thing and you're dead in Crucible?
If you were lucky, you could one-shot a person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that might be a headshot or something, so, I mean...
Yeah, headshot with both of the damage perks.
Yeah.
Put on 1 bullet.
Definitely. So if you got this thing maxed,
I've seen this weapon make a comeback.
Yeah.
It's being used in the Crucible.
Yeah.
And,
Even before though, it was still used in Crucible quite often. Not as much as Thorn, but it was. I still. It.
I think it's because of the rarity.
Yeah. It's like a showy-offy weapon, but even though it's a showy-offy weapon, it's still its own, and it highly.
It's like a geisha.
Yeah.
Like really good looking, but can kill you.
Yeah. It's like a girl, pretty, but don't piss her off.
And the name too, Hawkmoon. I did such a good name. They picked out a really good name for it.
Yeah, they did. I like it. Brings it to you.
The design of it with the it looks like it's plated in silver and not
Or
just like steel.
silver or platinum, honestly.
And I like the engraved feathers. Those always look really cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it looks like. Maybe that might be a little flashlight on it, but that looks cool too.
Yeah, it does. I like how it glows blue as well. It gives it a little tiny bit of character. Not as much, but it gives it a bit of character. I would give it a lot of character. Very high up in character, and the way it was dressed, used, made, and designed gives it that high level of uniqueness. Along with
the sound design,
damage and rarity.
The moment it's fired, you can instantly say there's a Hawkmoon.
Yeah. You know what I love though? The Hawk, there's a claw at the end of the clip.
Oh yeah. That's a really cool thing about that too. The little claw on the bottom.
Yeah. Alright, what would you rate the Hawkmoon?
I give it an 8 because once again the comeback in the Crucible where it's being used a lot actually. And the design is amazing, right up there with some of the more elegant looking weapons that you would hang on a wall.
Mm-hmm.
This would definitely be one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And the sound design, 10 out of 10 for sound design right there, because you don't hear a hand cannon making like that noise.
Like a cannon noise almost.
Yeah.
For me,
give the weapon overall a 9.
Overall, for me, it's going to be a 10 because I love this weapon. This is my all-time favorite. Not my all-time favorite, but my it's my go-to hand cannon whenever I'm in a situation, and I use it over the Thorn more than anything. I can't say much about the Hawkmoon because it is just so great. Words can't describe how great it actually is, I feel. So I give it a 10.
Alright, it's your turn.
Alright then. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Mida multi-tool.
The meta. This gun. Let me tell you something about this gun. If your character cannot move fast, don't go in the Crucible anymore.
Until you have this weapon, let's just say that.
Yeah. This weapon has become the meta. It was once Thorn, but now it's Mida.
Yeah.
And my god, that is one hell of a meta.
Exactly. Again, we have a compass on the gun on the left-hand side of it, and that could actually, as Crypto pointed out a couple weapons earlier, that actually may lead to something very interesting and very important later on. The scope on it makes it seem like it's a sniper when it's really not, which gives it that bit of range that you want. and that bit of power. And I love the heads-up display of the ammo count. That I find it to be very, very unique and very cool.
And can't forget Third Eye.
Oh yeah, definitely. Third Eye is very good.
This is another weapon that once it's fired, you know that you're in for a fight.
Oh yeah. Now, you may think, oh, what if I go up against the Gjallarhorn or something? Oh, don't worry. You'll shoot 2 times faster than he will. As slow as the fire rate on the Mida is, you'll shoot 2 times faster than he will.
Yeah,
Because of its strength and agility.
Yeah, the agility boost, I can feel it. And you can definitely feel when you get the agility boost on this weapon.
Yeah, most definitely.
This is a weapon for popping headshots far away.
Oh yes, I've done that many, many, many times. And it's a great weapon also if you just want to blind fire too. If you don't want to aim in, you can definitely blind fire with it, and it's still just as great. I feel as if a really cool addition would be to make it automatic, but make it like slow firing, like the Suros regime when you aim in. Even when you aim out, I still feel like it should feel that, like it should be automatic, but still fire slow. I think that would give it a lot more, like, coolness rank to it. Like that would make it like much more interesting, I feel.
Why is Urzok here?
I have no idea. Alright, so what would we rate the Mida multi-tool?
9 or 9.5.
I agree with you on that one. A 9, a 9.5. 9.5 for a meta. Meta.
Looks like it's my turn again.
Yep.
Well, people saw this weapon coming. The Red Death.
Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Another fan favorite.
Yeah, very much fan favorite. And I think for a short time it might have been a meta.
Yeah, it was. Before Xur sold it, and if you had this weapon, it was the go-to weapon to use in Crucible, especially in doubles. I remember I was with a friend, James. You know James Crypto. We would do doubles all the time, and this was the weapon that he would use. It was the choice of weapon, and he would almost always win a match because of the Red Death. Then Xur sold it, and it just lost its value. It lost its character, and it lost its meta. It lost it. It lost all its personality. It lost its coolness. It lost its uniqueness. It just lost everything when Xur sold it.
Because everyone got it.
Yeah, exactly. And they just ruined it. They ruined the weapon, I feel. Because people that weren't good with weapons were using it and using it badly. That's what made it lose all its, like, everything.
And this was another good weapon to use with Proda because
Health perk.
does not regenerate. Yeah. This was a way to get around that if you just couldn't help get hit. This was one weapon that you would want to keep on you.
Yeah.
And the design is great. This is not a weapon that I expected to see in this game. But once I did see it, I was like, that is really cool.
I like the blood splatter effect. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Another thing, though, we wish we could use the bayonet.
Yeah,
Especially since it looks more realistic than the Monte Carlo's bayonet, but nonetheless, I still think we should be allowed to use it.
Looks like you can actually take it off.
Yeah, definitely. Turn it into a Bowie knife. I think that's all we have to say about it because now it's so terrible. One thing I do like, I like the heads-up display. I like how there's skulls on it. That looks really nice. I like that. And I like how there's a crossbone skull on the sights as well.
Yeah, this feels like a gun that would have been used in like the old 90s PC shooters.
Yeah, with the terrible graphics.
Speaking of Doom, they're coming out with a new Doom game this year.
Isn't it Doom 4?
It's just gonna be called Doom.
Oh. I know Doom 3 was out like a couple years ago. So what would you
Get it.
Awesome. What would you rate the Red Death?
I would give it 7. It's a good gun, but again, it's a situation.
See, this is where I have to top it off. I have to kill it. I'm giving it a 1. Because the uniqueness, and people, I might get a lot of hate for this. People are gonna be like, "Oh, it's such a great weapon. You don't know what the hell you're talking about." I know what I'm talking about when I say I give it a 1, because when Azer sold it, every outpost you went to in the tower, everybody was like, "Oh, we gotta get the Red Death," and that's what killed it off. It killed the uniqueness. It's like Crypto said, it's a situational weapon. You gotta know how to use it properly and to make it a good weapon. But if you don't know how to do those things, it's completely useless. It's pointless, and it's just something that you want, but you need, but you have to know how to use it in order to keep it and use it properly. Use it properly. They ruined it. They killed it. They took away the uniqueness. They took away the how do I say this? The
spark.
Yeah, the spark, the electricity that it produced. I mean, it was a great weapon indeed. But once Xur sold it, like I said, it died off. It was, like Crypto said, it was once at a time a meta. Not anymore. I'm sorry, but I have to give it a 1. I just have to. I loved it a lot, and once Xur sold it, I kind of became depressed about it. Once I started seeing it more and more, because it was so rare. And then ding ding ding, Xur sells it. What do you know? Not so rare anymore.
I think he only sold it once or twice.
Yeah. Is it my go?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's go with Universal Remote.
I'll have to get that one. I don't think I ever used that.
I've used it strangely quite a lot. Like, it's almost fully maxed, and I don't know why. Oh, it's because I don't have enough. Oh, wait, I could buy this all stuff now. It's because I had all the upgrades, just I didn't bother getting them. But strange enough, it's a fairly crappy weapon. It's really crap. Like, there's no good things that I think can be said about this weapon at all.
I like it when you look down the sight, but just the part inside the sight.
Yeah.
That's it.
The heads-up display when you aim in. That's about all, the only good thing about it. Fortunately, though, my rank for this one, I feel, is going to be a little bit higher than the Red Death. So, rest assured, don't hate me for it. But before we get to the rank,
Feel weight when using this weapon.
yeah,
You know, it feels like it's there.
yeah. But before we get to the ranking or rating,
Upgraded it.
yeah, before we get to the rating, though, we gotta find some good key points about it. We have to at least find 1 or 2.
The shape is original.
Yeah, I like the shape. I like the camo design on it. I think it looks pretty good.
Other than the color.
Yeah, too much brown. Too much brown and beige.
Yeah.
Not a good mix of colors there. But now that we've found at least two things.
Crowd control. There, found
Oh,
one.
oh,
Crowd
oh!
control.
It saved the weapon. Crowd control. Yeah. All right, that brings up my ranking a little bit more because if weapons got crowd control, it is a really fairly decent weapon. I think we should get onto the rating because there's not much to be said more about it. What would you give it a rating of, Crypto?
1.
Oh, 1. That's not too bad. I'd give it a 2. It's 1 up from the Red Dev. Be happy, people. Be happy.
And the only reason I'm actually giving it a 1 because it has crowd control.
Yeah. I'd give it a 2 because of the crowd control. Now, a lot of people agree with us why we gave it such a low score, and I'm glad we hopefully won't get any hate for it. Because anybody who has this weapon doesn't particularly like it. They don't dismantle. They like it enough not to dismantle it, but they don't like it enough to use it.
Thanks to the primary shotgun.
Yeah. And the wife is calling.
So how far does the universal remote perk extend the range?
Hey babe, I don't know how far it goes. I don't really care either. Shall we go to the next weapon?
Yeah, that's like the only question I had about it. Just how much the range increase.
Tanya, babe, I'm doing a live stream and now you're in it, I'm guessing.
Oh, is this? No, this isn't the one that was sending you those weird messages.
Sorry, then I'll call you later then.
Nah, not so fast. You're not going anywhere. And what did you say, Crypto?
This isn't the one that was on the other stream, was it?
I don't know. Babe, if you want to call back again, how soon would you want to call back? Because I don't know. Aren't we almost done, Crypto?
I'd say we're about either 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah.
Like every exotic.
Alright, babe, do you want to call back in like a half hour?
Sure.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that?
No reason, okay? I didn't know you were busy, that's all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have told you. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You do what you like to do, okay?
Okay.
Alright then.
I love you, Tanya.
Okay, I love you too.
Okay.
But she doesn't call you friend.
Shut up, Crypto! Hey, babe, I'll call you back in 30 minutes.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye, baby.
You little hoe.
Oh, thank you.
Huh?
I said thank you.
Oh, well, you're not supposed to take my insult as a compliment.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't know who you were referring to.
You don't know how to play along.
Yeah, I do. What? Okay. Yeah, I do. I'll show it to you. I'll prove that when I call you back. All right. I'll call you back, baby.
Anyways, bye.
Hi. Okay. Just got ridiculed by my girlfriend. Aiden, what did you want? And I think we should go to the next weapon. It's your turn, actually.
Alright, maybe I can pick one that's actually good. Let's see. What do I got? Why do I have 2? I'm gonna take a twist and take out a legendary.
Oh, alright. Which one is it?
Well, I don't have it as a legendary, but it's the Black Hammer / Black Spindle.
Alright, I got you. I think I have mine on me. I do. Alright, Black Hammer. A lot can be said about the Black Hammer. It is the pinnacle of legendary sniper rifles.
Mine's is blacker, so you can actually believe that.
Oh.
No, look at it. It looks like someone spilled black paint on
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh,
green.
crap, that is like completely black. If you don't have the Black Hammer, let me just say what are you doing with your life? That's all I gotta say.
You're missing out.
Yeah, you are. You really are. What good key points do we have about the Black Hammer / Black Spindle?
White nail.
White nail? Yeah.
If you can hit every shot in the magazine a crit, probably my guess would be around 10 seconds.
Nice.
Within each other. And 5 to 10 seconds, white nail will proc, and your magazine will instantly be refilled.
Mm-hmm.
But from your reserve, no magic bullets. Not anymore, at least.
Yeah, sadly.
This Black Hammer was definitely in the dream of what's called weapons to use. Up there with Fatebringer and Galley.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, we both personally like the Black Hammer. It was the best of the best, I feel, in legendary snipers, at least. Not much can be said about it because it was so great. It's one of those weapons where it can't describe how actually great the weapon is.
You have to look for the bad stuff.
Yeah, you really do, and it's really hard to find anything with the Black Hammer.
I got worried about the Black Spindle.
What?
It's hard to get.
I think we can agree on that.
It's borderline not worth it, that's how hard it is. It's
I think
like
we...
if someone pays you to cut yourself all over your body and jump into a pool of alcohol.
Oh!
Oh, and you were timed on getting out.
Oh God, hell no. Once I jump in, I'm not coming out.
And it can only be done on a Sunday with a full moon.
What? Alright, what would you, quickly to the rating, what would you give the Black Hammer / Black Spindle?
10.
A 10? I'm with you there, 10. Most definitely. I don't think there's any reason to explain why, because once you use either, you'll know why. So I think it is.
Black Spindle is a must-have for the Golgoroth and the War Priest fight. If you don't have one, you're going to be the guy that they would want to put the aura onto.
Yeah, definitely. It is, I believe, my turn, and we're going to yet again the second most hated hand cannon, The Last Word.
Yes, that has made a comeback.
This weapon has recently received a lot of hate in Crucible because people stopped using Thorn and started reverting back their old ways to, nonetheless, yours truly, The Last Word, because of its rate of fire. It is actually an automatic pistol, or a hand cannon. nonetheless.
I think it's the only one.
Yeah.
One of a kind. Literally.
Definitely.
And I actually have the sister gun.
Which is what?
The first curse.
Oh.
It's the opposite of slow firing and long range. It doesn't spin when you take. Oh yeah, it does spin. Yeah, see, look.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's silver.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I can still talk about the whatchamacallit.
The last word, though.
The last word.
We, now, many of these weapons we both have first-hand experience with, mainly because we've played Destiny on a constant timing. We've played it almost every single day of every hour, and we've learned to grow accustomed to these weapons. We've learned to treat them like, I guess you could say, family almost, because we use them so much.
Yeah, we know every situation that they would be the best in.
Exactly. And frankly, the last word comes better off in PvE rather than PvP, because it's just a weapon. If you want to kill numerous enemies in a single time frame, you can do so. Whereas if in PvP and PvP,
I have seen this firsthand in the PvP area. This is a meta.
yes,
Along with the line item.
yeah, definitely. Now, it is quite frankly a okay-ish weapon, I feel, but I still would give it a very, very high rating. What are your thoughts on the rating for it, Crypto?
An 8.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Again, one of the weapons is situational, but used in the right hands can definitely do a lot of damage.
And again, used in the right hands, it can be used in really well in almost any situation, no matter what.
Just a fun fact, that was my first exotic.
Alright, I believe it is your turn.
Now here's a curveball that you didn't see coming. The Stranger's Rifle.
Oh, I don't even have it anymore.
I have the exotic version, actually.
You do?
No time to explain. Named after that famous line that everyone hates. I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Oh yeah, I'm sure you, yeah, okay. I'm like, it's not like you could write it down and give it to us later, or, you know?
A single word is etched onto the inside of this weapon's casing. Soon. Now, that's very similar to what the Stranger's Rifles was. It soon, meaning that, yeah, meaning that there's going to be a new weapon soon, very identical to the Stranger's Rifle, and if not the exact same.
It's actually going to be the mystery weapon in the weapons kiosk right now that you actually have to unlock by buying the Mina multi-tool.
Oh wow!
From the kiosk, or getting it from RH.
So
again, it's pretty much the same thing, but exotic.
So it's a little bit more powerful, probably.
It has a exotic perk actually.
What?
Same weapon department, same firing rate, same. It's a twin, except for the fire. I mean, except for the perk, which really brings it into a place itself.
Rewind again.
The perk actually is one of the coolest perks I've seen in a while. Every shot that you get on this weapon that's a headshot automatically goes right back into your magazine.
Very unique. Very unique
So
indeed.
it's like, if you can consistently hit headshots, this is a weapon for you. I've seen it used in Iron Band, I've seen it used in normal Crucible, it can hold its own. Not the best, but it can hold its own. And it's definitely a nice weapon to think about, because when you first got the Stranger's Rifle, it was rare. When they released it again, at the start of year 2, it was legendary. And now it actually has an exotic quest that has going into the Vault of Glass, as you're talking to Lakshmi of the Future War Cult. It has stuff that you learned about Praedyth. It has really deep lore.
Nice, nice, nice.
And it's not even that hard to start off the quest. I actually soloed the part that you start off the quest. The only hard part is finding the things to activate it. Which
Oh,
are
wow.
in the Vault of Glass in the Paradox, which is on a daily. It has to be a daily.
Nice. So what would you give the rating? Oh, what, did you have something else to say about it?
7. Oh, the color changed from the exotic one. It's not yellow and blue, this time it's more gray and purple.
Oh, nice, nice. I like that. Alright, so you said you give it a 7. Now, why would you give it a 7, considering those great key facts you pointed out?
Because it's a twin, like I said, it's a twin of, for a lot of people, maybe their first legendary. I mean, well, it wasn't a legendary back then, but now it is. It's a starting weapon. You get it at the end of the story as a did it.
Mm-hmm.
Reward. So that makes it very weak.
Yeah.
So this weapon, ours on full auto, not as fast as I like it, but you can definitely feel the power in it. But there's more powerful ones, you know?
Yeah.
Like that.
Alright then, so a 7 then. Alright, I think we're gonna go, since we're sticking with the legendary for now, I think we're gonna go with the insane legendary weapon, the Back Scratcher 9.0. Now,
if I did in that, I'd
now the magazine capacity for the first cartridge is 123. As I said earlier, the largest capacity magazine in the of any entire weapon in the of the whole game, and the rate of fire is absolutely insane. Crypto, come check this rate of fire out. Just, I want you to see this firsthand.
Oh wait, let me see who I got this call from. Nah, unknown. Alright.
Alright, come and look at this rate of fire. Just, you know, alright, turn around and look at the cell thing behind you. Just look.
Wow, that looks like the maxed out 1 second you get for the Underworld.
And if you want to go to Crota with this, and you want to just wreck on thralls, this is the weapon to do it in. It just eats through them, literally. Yeah. It eats through everything it touches. It's not very powerful.
It looks like a gun that I would want in this.
But it just eats through everything.
Now you said this is a legendary?
Yes, this is a legendary. I would very much like to see it as an exotic, definitely. They keep the same stuff on it, keep the same rate of fire, and keep the same magazine capacity, but as only as exotic.
So what exotic perk would you give it?
The one that Necrochasm has, honestly.
Explosives? Now I would give it one, unlike the Thunderlord where it becomes faster, this one I would make it more stable as time went on.
Yeah, that I could see that happening, yeah.
Looking at that, it looks unstable, not very stable.
It's not.
It looks like you're having a bit of trouble controlling it.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. I'll admit that. It's definitely a problem to keep it stable. You definitely have to do a lot of moving around with it. You can't just like run around and expect it to be okay, because it's not going to be okay. You actually have to keep your thumb on the joystick to make sure it stays on target. It's like a car, it's constantly moving around as it goes. I would rate this weapon a 10, because of its amazingness. It's insane. It's a hell of a weapon.
It's a 10.
Yes, it is a 10. From what you've seen, Crypto, I know you don't have it, but what would you rate it from what you've seen, from what I've showed you?
I'd give it a 8 because it's not acrobatic. And I can see it with the right perk, like the perk I suggested becoming one.
Yeah.
But right now with feasibility it has an 8.
Yeah. Alright
And
then.
I haven't seen reload speed. Oh yeah, reload speed. Yeah, that's an 8.
Alright then. 8 it is. Sounds fair. I believe it is your turn.
Alright, I will choose. Let's see, let's go back to the exotic. I actually have to look. I can't find one. I can't find one that we didn't do.
Golly, we have to go to the tower and switch out ones and get another ones.
Found one.
What one?
Super good advice.
That's another one I don't have.
This one again is tied into the vault. You might have heard the name Pananin?
No.
Alright, well, one of the two people who went to the vault with Kabir, Panahin, Kabir, and Kratos. Panahin became, because the Vex warped his mind, he became extremely paranoid. And so using Golden Age technology, he made this gun. Pretty much have an AI inside it, so that he would never be alone. And the perk turns all all shots in the magazine. I don't know if it's all shots, but a big portion of the shots into the magazine.
Very, very, very
And,
good. Good advice for, just as it says the name, it is very good advice to, this is going to be very good advice to use it in, what's the raid? Vault of Glass.
Yeah, people have said it's very good for oracles.
Yes, it is the best, weapon to go to for oracles. Alright, I'm gonna switch out some weapons here. Get this. Get this. And, I think that's it. Nah, I'll get that. Yeah. Alright then. Oh, wait. No, that's that. Alright, I think I have what I need. Not much.
Getting ready.
Alright, well, while you're getting ready, I will be right back. I will be in, like, just a few seconds. Alright, I am back.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Give me a second. I'm decoding these images. Wow. Do you know if they stopped giving out legendary packages for Cryptarch, like things with legendary on them?
Oh wow, really?
I don't know, because I haven't been getting any at all.
Wow. A little odd. Alright, I am ready though. I know I am, so.
Right, I think I have 4 left. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, I might have to go soon, but I'll stay on as long as I can.
What?
I said I might have to go soon, but I'll stay on as long as I can.
Alright. We're almost done, so.
If we had the thing here, we could have done gear 2 weapons. You know, like, wait, give me a sec. This one.
Oh, the sleeper simulant? Alright. Alright.
Oh yeah, super good advice.
So, what
This
can...
weapon I had maxed out.
Go ahead, Crypto. What were you saying? You had the weapon maxed out?
It's been a while since I used it though.
Apart from being in Vault of Glass, how great of a weapon is it actually? Is it?
I'd say if you aren't good with machine guns, this is a good one to use. Because it's like, kind of like a training machine gun, the way it's built.
Yeah.
With the, let me read off the whole perk here. This perk is super good advice. Missed shots may return to the magazine. Landed shots may be replaced in the magazine from your reserves. You know what, let me check on the progress of that video.
Now, Crypto, what would you rate the super good advice?
I would give it a 6 because it's not the best gun, but it's useful.
Alright. 6 sounds fair enough. I don't have it, so I can't really say anything. I've seen it in action, but I can't really say much about it, even though I have seen it in action quite a bit.
This secret device is also one of the few weapons that you earn doing a bounty.
Yeah. Sadly enough, though, I never got the bounty.
I think I got it a few times.
Alright. Next.
I saw it a few times, but I got it once.
Oh. Alright. Next weapon is going to be... the Vestian Dynasty.
The sidearm?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we've used that weapon in forever.
Same. God, it's so... Oh. It is absolutely terrible. Now, this weapon, when it first came out, it was amazing, it was great, we thought it was awesome. But now that the enemies are a lot stronger than before, it is absolutely terrible, as you see.
You can actually see this weapon in the cutscene.
Yeah. Doing little to no damage, and I'm already out of ammo in it. I killed literally nothing because it's so terrible. What can you say about the Vestian?
It has good stability.
Yeah,
The reload rate is actually pretty good. The sound it makes is really cool. I like how it is actually a gun that the Awoken use. Instead of just like, oh, they found it. They found it. No,
hi, baby.
serious.
Yeah, definitely. I love the fast rate of fire as well.
You what?
Talking to my friend, baby. Whatever. Anyway, Crypto, I believe it's your turn now. Wait, what would you give the Vestian Dynasty?
I'm sorry, what?
A 4.
A 4? I'd give it a 1.
Travis?
What?
You know, it's kind of funny calling you, so like, you know, you have a minute to talk to me without having to check your phone. But nah, you just enjoy your little live stream. I get it.
I love you though, Tanya. We're almost done.
Why doesn't she call you Travis?
I don't know why.
That's probably like an hour away from actually being done.
No, not an hour away. Alright, Crypto, I believe it's your turn. Yep.
Wait, I need to get ammo for it.
Which weapon is it, Crypto?
Clancy.
Oh, yeah.
What, Travis?
Nothing.
Hey, Travis.
Oh my god, shut up, Sadie.
Oh, you're so weird.
Got
Shut up. No, she's with me now, so you can't say nothing mean to her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shut up, Sadie.
Stop. Shut up. You shut up. You need to start being nice. You start being nice. You're never nice. It's like she likes me better than you.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, the truth spoken in your face.
the lies were spoken in my face. That's what it was. The lies.
I'm sorry, what?
The lies were spoken in my face. All right, Crypto. The Plan C. What can be said about it? I find it to be fairly terrible.
Be quiet, you're just mad because my best friend is here, not you.
Yeah, I have one, Crypto.
Pretty spiky.
Yeah.
I like how it has a sight on it, like a legitimate sight.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That actually looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
I can't seem to get the perk to work. I don't know if you can, but
I don't really use it that much. I don't think I have any. Oh, I have used it quite a bit actually. The perk on it, Plan C charge, short immediately after weapon swap. Yeah. I don't see that working. Alright, from the stunt silence, it's a fairly terrible weapon.
yeah, I'm just trying to get this perk to work there. I don't know
Shut
if
up, Teddy.
this is faster.
I don't know this idea. And yeah, Crypto, I can't. I just don't like the Plan C. I keep it, but I don't like it. Like, I really don't.
I'm wondering why this isn't working.
I don't know. What would you rate it though? What would you give it?
A 3, because like the perks just work.
I'm gonna have to give it a 1 because it's so terrible.
It looks like it's actually a fall-on weapon, which is honest.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
There's like a tiny bayonet on front too. Baby bayonet.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I gave it a 1. Alright, for me, I'm gonna have to go with, the Fang of Ur-Yut.
That I don't think I have anymore.
Great weapon overall, though.
That's the pulse rifle, right?
Scout rifle.
Oh, yeah, I use the pulse rifle more. The pulse rifle is the one you go through the nights.
Yeah. But from what you've used, didn't you use the Fang of Ur-Yut?
I think I did, but more of the scout pulse rifle. The scout rifle.
Yeah. What you did use it from, how did you like it?
Just a little more. Guardian down.
Only thing I like about it is the perk on it, the, highlighter and, reshot to highlight them.
Oh yeah, what was the other one besides that?
What, Crypto?
Yeah? Alright. What was the other perk besides the bullet highlight one?
I don't know.
We should hang up on Travis, just like do what we want to do. Did you hear that, Travis?
I hear it. Yes, I hear it.
Alright, then, well, to me, but, we're a little ignored. Very much of sympathy in that story. Yeah,
Totally.
So much.
So what would you rate,
Yeah, I was also already talking, Travis, so you might want to watch what you say.
okay. What would you rate the, what's the name of this gun? I already forgot.
Playing over here.
Hi, Travis, since you don't care, that's okay.
I care. Finger for you. What would you rate it?
Alright, then I'll
Well,
just
it's got
hang up.
primary weapon damage, just that is always a plus.
Johnny,
Tanya,
I'm gonna hang up if you don't care.
I care. We've got one weapon left, and then I'm done.
No, you're too busy. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Well,
So, Crypto, what do you rate it?
I'll give it an 8.
Alright.
Well, if we were talking about with the dark below him, I would definitely give it a 9.
Yeah. 6. Just mainly because it's not that powerful. Alright, and we are
I
at the...
actually have the step up from that, the Doom of Kelpis.
Oh, yeah. We are officially at the pinnacle of our tour. You know what we're going. You know what we're going for, Gallahorn, man.
G-Horn, the most sought after gun in the game ever.
The most wanted gun in the game, actually, as well.
See if I can find some heavy for it.
Used all my rockets. I only had 3.
So how'd you get yours? Did you zern it by buying it from Zern?
Nope. I actually got it from Crota's End.
I got mine from Vault of Glass.
And I got my second one from, we were with, Leroy, remember? I got my second one, and we killed Death Singer, and then I got my second one right there. That was, I think I killed the emotional there when getting that. I think I really killed him there. So, what do you like about the Gallahorn?
What's not to like?
There's a great answer.
That's the sword system.
You have a what?
You know what I always like? I like it when you're switching between guns. You go to your primary, you go to your secondary, and then you go to Gallahorn. That was always so funny to me. It's like you expect like this really big like.
I feel this Gallahorn would definitely be a weapon that was used in like the 1700s because of all the craftsmen on it.
Yes. And the lore tied into it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Is actually tied into Twilight Gambit. The Gallahorn was actually forged out of armor of the Guardians that died permanently.
Yeah. It was.
And it was made, I forgot if it was made by Crux or Roman.
I think it was made by... What the hell is that?
Oh, it's made by Crux, Izel Crux.
Alright, anyway, so, what, as great of a weapon as it is, what would you rate the Gallahorn? Even though it's not as powerful anymore, what would you rate it?
An 11.
And a what?
An 11.
I have to go one up up, man, to 12.
Well,
Yeah. I love Gallahorn, dude. I love it.
Exotic, this is a gun that really finds exotic, extremely unique in design and function.
It's a very bizarre weapon as well.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like you took a rocket launcher from Destiny back in time to like the Victorian era and to like design cases for this.
Yeah, definitely. Tell them that fact about the wolves from the maker of.
Oh yes, the guy who actually designed the gun in the game, the actual not the fictional one, but the guy who made the model used in game. It took him 16 days to finish it, and for every day that he put on there, one wolf was added. So there's a total of 16 wolves on the Gallahorn.
Very interesting there. I don't think many people know that, but now they do once they watch this video. So these are our our opinions on the best weapons during from year 1 to keep in year 2. If you think we missed one, if you think, if you want to put your opinion in and say which is the best, please do so in the comments down below. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more similar content, hit that subscribe button. Now, also, Crypto, before we go,
Selfish plugin, go to my channel.
Yeah, Selfish plugin, go to Crypto Siren on YouTube.
Yeah, I have videos on most Destiny. Actually today, I uploaded one of the perfect round on Rainbow Six, so you guys like that. There we go.
Alright.
This is the last.
Also, if you check out Crypto's channel, give him some love and like some of his videos and hit that subscribe button for him.
I'm actually about to start uploading again.
Nice. I can't wait for that, man. I've watched like all your videos.
I put up. Yeah. I'm actually gonna come out. I think the next one will be Sparrow Tricks Volume 3.
Nice.
So we got some vomit-inducing Sparrow Tricks coming up.
Yeah, we do. Alright, but if you guys think we missed one, let us know down in the comments below, and we will. I guess we have to come back with a comeback video and add in those weapons, I think. Alright, then, thank you.
You get to take a king.
Yeah. Thank you, Crypto, and thank you, everybody else. Goodbye.